Welcome back to the channel, guys. It is me, 8744, and today, guys, I want to do a little quick video for you guys. So there's been rumor that's been going around the campfire, and I'm going to be discussing about my opinion on this rumor and whether we should take it seriously or not, and whether I actually want this club to sign him. And I'll talk about who that is in a bit, but let me just start off with saying this right now that I'm not a huge fan of rumors. Generally, when it comes to rumors, most of them are just for stories to get engagement, to get views, to get clicks, you know. And it's just a way to like get people interested. But the reality is, more often than not, it doesn't happen. Now, there's actually a bit sometimes, like a 5% chance, I would say, that actually does occur. And this is one of the rare times where I actually think this rumor that we're hearing could actually take place. And that is Neymar to Barcelona. And you guys know I love Neymar. He's one of my favorite players I've watched growing up. And I think for me, he's a fantastic player. He's a very fantastic player. I think he's one of the most disrespected players in this century. And I think he's a player that gets so much disrespect just because, like, oh, he didn't live up to that talent that we expected him to. He didn't win more Champions Leagues. He didn't win a Ballon d'Or and all this kind of stuff. And to be fair, right, some of it is kind of deserved and some of it's a bit undeserved. But that's a topic for another time because what I want to discuss now is his return to Barca. So let me just let's talk about Neymar for a bit and what's going through. So just to give you guys some context here, Neymar has just left Al Hilal to join Santos. His contract with Santos is 6 months, and the problem is Santos. He probably won't renew his contract because Santos aren't really that great. They had just got relegated the year prior, and now they're just coming back up to the first division. And he's probably not going to get a lot of silverware, and probably not going to get a lot of success. And I just feel as though that he just wants to go to Santos mainly because obviously it's his boyhood team and everything, as well as the fact that there's no other team that can really afford him at the moment, at the month of January. In the summer, though, he wa- in the summer though, I think he wants to go back to Europe. I think he wants to go back to Europe, and I feel like Barcelona is the number one destination for him in Europe because the two European teams he's played for is Barcelona and PSG. And obviously, he ain't going back to PSG because his the relationships there with the PSG fans and Neymar is toxic, and the PSG board don't even like Neymar. I mean, they kicked him out to Al Hilal, so I there's no way he's coming back to PSG, and I believe he also unfollowed him on Instagram as well. So you can forget that, guys. Barcelona is a real possibility. Now, obviously, a lot of Barca fans still hold Neymar gripe. They still believe Neymar is a traitor and is a snake and everything like that, and that they're mad. And and the thing is, I understand the criticism, and I feel like Neymar should have realized that I shouldn't have left Barcelona, and I think Neymar regrets it. But for me, I don't think he's a traitor or a snake because if he was a traitor or snake, he would have joined either Real Madrid or Atletico Madrid. He would have joined our rivals. PSG isn't our direct rivals. Now we just don't like the club. We're not really rivals. One's a team from France and everything. So we don't have that kind of rivalry with PSG as we do with Real Madrid, Atletico Madrid, because obviously they're direct rivals. You know, and obviously the main reason why Neymar wanted to leave was because he wanted to be the main guy there. Now, if he comes back to Barcelona, it's going to be really interesting because imagine the front four we could have, guys, of Yamal, Rafinha, and um, Neymar, and then maybe Lewandowski. The issue with Neymar, though, to Barca is the injuries. That's pretty much been the main thing. Ever since he left Barcelona, he's become injury prone every season, essentially. And that's the problem with Neymar is that his injury record is not great, which is the reason why I'm so hesitant. Because at one hand, I do feel like he can be very good. Like if we get Neymar to his absolute best, I think he'd be an amazing player for us. And I think he would be very good, especially in that cam position. Because obviously nowadays Neymar plays the cam; he doesn't play a left wing anymore. And I do feel like Neymar could be very good at the cam position. That way, Rafinha could be on the left wing, and obviously Yamal be on the right wing. And Neymar Rafinha could obviously interchange. And so I think that'll be very good. The problem, though, is that Neymar is so injury prone. He's also up there in age. I think he's 32 right now at the time of this recording. Um, and he's getting up there in age. And I think Neymar knows that if I want to win that World Cup 2026, because I think he's aspiring to win the World Cup. I think he really wants a World Cup. He wants to play in Europe. And I think he knows that Europe is going to be my best chance because I'm at the highest level. And I do feel like Barcelona is the team that could supply, fulfill it. The issue is the injuries, as I said. But the thing is, I do feel like this Barca team is very well suited to Neymar. And I do think if Neymar does return, he will perfectly suit this team. There's no readjustment that needs to be done. It's just the problem is, will he stay fit? That's the big question. So, as of right now, of February 14th, 2025, as of Valentine's Day, essentially, do I want Barca to sign Neymar? I'm gonna give you guys two answers. If he has a good season for Santos and is healthy and is playing fit, bring him back. But if he's injury prone, he's missing a lot of games, that don't bring him back. It all depends on his stat. It all depends on his injury record for me. Because for me, as a football fan, I think Neymar will be game changer for this Barca team. I think Neymar would actually bring this Barca team to a new level, and I think Neymar would actually be so amazing at this current Barca team. So, and I feel like he would suit Hansi Flick, and I think the Barca team right now that is well suited up suits Neymar. And remember, guys, Neymar wanted to return to us in 2019. Obviously, it didn't happen because we didn't have the finances to cover it, and obviously PSG were being very stubborn. They didn't want him to let him. They didn't want to let him leave. But now PSG is not even in the consideration, and so now it is a chance. And I will say this right now, guys. One last thing I'll say before I round up. This is the last time I think we'll see Neymar. If Neymar doesn't join this summer, he's not coming back at all. This is the last time we'll see it. So let me know in the comments below, guys. Do you guys want Neymar to come back? Do you guys not want? Let me know, guys, in the comments below. And yeah, I'll see you guys later. Peace out.